Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm OHRye, back with some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Today we're gonna run endless mode. Of course, we're pretty much gonna run endless mode probably almost every single time now. We're gonna be running the gunner this time, and we're gonna be running the heavy gunner, and we're gonna be doing a kinetic beam build today. So the two weapons we're gonna mainly focus on are obviously the coil gun. But there's a brand new weapon, which is kind of what we're trying to do. I'm trying to mix in some of these new weapons into these other builds. There's a new weapon, which is a Kaisong. It's the Kaisong, I don't even know what it's called. Kaisong scissor gun or something. And it's one of the few weapons in this game, maybe the only weapon that I actually haven't used at all. I've probably done like maybe 10 plus endless runs now, and I haven't even seen the gun. I don't even know what it does. I don't know what its overclocks are. So we're gonna be in for, I guess, a little bit of a treat here when we play this one, because I have no idea what it does. I've seen like the pictures from, you know, from like from Discord and stuff, but I've never seen it in action. I have no idea what its overclocks are, so I'm excited to kind of find that out. So we're gonna be getting some live reactions here to what I think of this weapon, and I hope it's cool. I just know that it kind of shoots kinetic beams kind of out of the side of you, and it doesn't really, it's not like a rotating beam gun, kind of like some of the other ones are. All right, so we're gonna have to do a lot of rerolls here. So the problem with running the heavy gunner class is we get access to all the heavy guns, but I also get access to, oh, this is the one I do want to get. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the Chimera frag cannon. That's one of the other kinetic weapons I was about to say I want. It's not the one we're looking for because we still need to get the other two, but that is one of the ones I want, and I wanted to try this one because I've never actually done a real run with this yet either. And while this won't be the focus, it will be one we can level up. But since the other ones didn't show up, then might as well just take this one too. I have a feeling I'm gonna need a lot of gold for this though. I could run this with another class that doesn't get access to the heavy weapons. Because I'm already, the pool is already heavily filled with heavy weapons now and beam weapons, because I had to equip an item that allows beam weapons to be used. So is it too early for huli bait? I think so. Let's do a reroll. Okay, pickaxe, or let's just go with the XP gains. The reason I'm not going pickaxe is because we're gonna get mining on, oh, there's the scissor ray. The Kaisong scissor ray shoots kinetic beams left and right, deals kinetic damage. Oh, I forgot about this too. This is a new thing too. This is what I should have done, because I made a mistake when I did my M1000 build. There's a new tag for precise or mastery for precise stuff. So you get, so is this a precise weapon? Wow, it is. Or no, oh, these two aren't precise. These are the two precise ones. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say this one's precise because it just showed up right at the same time. Okay, well, we got one of our weapons, so now we do need to get the coil gun. That's gonna be a very, very important weapon here. We are gonna keep everything kinetic. I know the Chimera frag cannon does have a chance to become like electric or plasma. I don't like, I was playing a little bit with this weapon, and I don't like the plasma upgrade, because this feels kind of like this weapon's almost meant to be kind of like the Thunderhead, or, you know, an M1000. It's a heavy damage dealing weapon, and it has pretty good pierce. but if you put plasma on it, then it kind of bounces around too much and it doesn't hit a lot of enemies. I would rather have it straight up piercing through the crowds. So I don't really know. I don't really think I like, oh my god, we already got plus beams on this. How does that even work? We get, okay, we get 3 beams now. So we get 3 on each side. Love it. This weapon's gonna, I think this weapon's gonna be pretty cool. I'm already liking this weapon. I really hope we get the coil gun here. Alright, we'll do the reload. Damage. We might have to use a ton of gold here to reroll this. We'll see.
Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves. This one.
Yeah, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to level up anymore because I'm not going to spend any gold. We're not going to spend any gold at this shop. I'll mark a few things, but I'm not going to spend anything because I want to make sure I have literally as much gold as possible. I'm just going to mark those. And then hopefully I can maybe complete, I don't know if we'll complete a quest before we get 25, but maybe I can find, yeah, I can find another gold. Perfect. 2 gold nodes right away. That'll give me 200 something gold. Okay, nitro. Yeah, we're about to hit 25, so now we're gonna probably, ooh, we might be able to complete this quest because I know I see some other Morkite ahead of me. If we can complete this, that would be amazing. There we go. Let's go. That's gonna be a lot of gold.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
Let's turn, I'm gonna turn damage numbers back on just so I can see what sort of damage this does. Okay, so now we need the coil gun. Like I said, this is why I saved all that gold. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, okay, we're good. Thank you. That scared me so much. If you can't tell, I'm a little congested now. My kid was sick, so I'm kind of hoping I'm not getting it. Otherwise, I feel fine. I just feel a little bit of congestion right now. Okay, I don't care how much gold we spent there, as long as I got all the weapons I wanted to, because I did get that new, what exactly is it called? Chimera frag cannon. So now we'll have to do a build that just focuses on these two also. Like just a heavy cannon build. Because this is a heavy weapon too, so I don't need to put any special tags. And they both share the exact same tag, so we'll definitely have to do a run that like focuses on those ones also. So it might be kind of similar to what we're doing here, but we'll maybe just kind of switch it to all heavy weapons. Okay, let's check out our first, okay, I'm gonna do the extra beams. Wait, what? Hold on. A widget spinner. The beams now have a 360 rotation. So it does turn them into rotating weapons then, huh? I'm gonna go with more beams though for now. Kind of seems like if you have enough beams, maybe the rotation won't matter. Unless it just condenses the beams into a super small area. If the rotation shows up again, maybe we'll take that one though, but ah shit, we just need to run through this. I just need to get out of that. Let's go try to get that, because I do want to try to get scanners, obviously. It kind of sucks that we had to use 2 rerolls already. And then ideally, I mean, I do want to get see, so you can turn this to electric or plasma. We're just gonna do the damage and reload. It probably wouldn't be a bad electric weapon. Oh right, gold scanner, cool. All right, let's do the reload. If we don't get TNT on the coil gun, it's not a deal breaker for this run, but it does heavily suck. I really obviously really want that, but it's already going to be hard enough to get these 3 weapons for this particular build. Because I did want to do it with the heavy gunner too, because the heavy gunner I just think is the better of the 3 classes here. Or the 3, you know, the 3 subclasses. I don't like the minigun. Like, I don't want to do this run with a minigun. The minigun sucks. I don't want to do this run with a bulldog. The bulldog's not that good of a weapon either, you know? Ooh, baby. That's what we're talking about. I kind of had a feeling there would be an overclock to let it spin. I almost thought it would be the level 18 overclock though. All right, we got the TNT. All right, we are golden. You don't know. Every time I do one of these builds, it always like stresses me out that I'm not gonna get the stuff I want. So, and I know we have to like hurt the build a little bit because of I have to do like so many rerolls, but when I get the things I want, it's just like euphoria. It feels so good. Like I don't need to stress. Wow, this is a really insane upgrade. This is really insane. I need to go back and do my M1000 build differently. I didn't realize that there was a new precise mastery. That's some insane crit chance. That's insane. That's so much. Oh my gosh. That was, yeah, I hurt myself by not picking another precise weapon. The M1000 was pretty much the first endless run I did when the update came out, so I wasn't quite familiar with all the new tags and stuff yet. But yeah, I 100% need to go back and redo like a precision build. You know, maybe I'll run the M1000, and I'm going to assume the Bolt Shark is a precision weapon too. And we'll just run a straight precision weapon. See, so I wonder if they should change some stuff with the old classes, because now it kind of feels like the sharpshooter should have access to precision weapons, doesn't it? Okay, so far this build isn't going like amazing. Maybe I should have gotten the rotation on this weapon, because it does feel awkward sometimes, you know, not hitting things. We'll do the luck. I guess it's fine if I run around in a circle though, but if I'm having them chase me, that doesn't really work out super well. Hopefully that'll hit them. No, it didn't. All right, let's do beam damage.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Wait, what do we have that has status effect? Why am I getting status effect damage? Wait, why am I getting status effect damage upgrades? Does that show up now all the time? I don't have anything that has status effect. Increases all damage over time from acid, electric, and fire. Does that show up all the time now?
This upgrade's gonna change my life.
My God, 25%. That's oh crazy.
This one looks better.
Watch it. The threat level is increasing. There are too many to count. Get it done, Miner.
What's gonna be an issue with this build a little bit is not having access to, again, you know, not having access to a cryo weapon.
Satisfied. The drop pod is arriving.
Because I do think
It won't hang around.
Feels like a brand
I'm pretty steadfast in the fact that if you want to have super long runs, you're gonna need
Stage.
some sort of cryo weapon.
This works.
Okay, let's do the damage reload.
My favorite.
Okay, so we can spend our money now. Let's buy the armor XP gain.
This one. I want another go.
Actually, yeah, I want to unmark that.
Pretty sweet. Surely next time will be better.
Okay, let's buy that and that.
It's gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
I'll mark the armor.
Next.
Perfect. Okay, we'll do the reload here. Let's mark the range on this. Range on this would probably be super sick.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your
It's
objectives.
probably gonna take a little bit to get this build kind of strong, I imagine.
I hate this.
All right, let's do, man, it's so hard to pass up on these though. That's so much crit chance. But I mean, obviously we gotta go with
Overclock time, baby.
with our beam weapons. I'm definitely gonna do a separate heavy gunner build though that focuses on those two weapons, Chimera and then the auto cannon. So it'll just be like a cannon, like a precision cannon build. And then I'll probably pair in, you know, some of the other heavy weapons. Like we'll use the cryo cannon for that one probably. And then I'll see if there's another heavy precise precision weapon. Oh, did I just get hit twice? 2 exploders?
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Bring the fire.
I'm still trying to figure out. Wonder if it's because of this. Because Bosco has a fire weapon. I'm still trying to figure out why status effect damage is showing up in my pool now.
Can't drop supplies for you yet. Prep the landing zone for impact.
I'm curious if it's because of Bosco's weapon.
Let's clear them out.
The exit completed.
Let's show them some pain. Dibbity dib.
Man,
Fight for your life. Big sword.
can I get this? I can't.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again. Red sugar.
Man, I'm still not gonna be able to get this. Oh wait, no, maybe I can. Yeah, I can get this. I'm gonna get this barely, but I'm gonna have to run away. I can get that later. Really not gonna let me get that, are you? What are your guys' favorite weapons so far? I think my favorite, like, if we're not talking power, if we're not talking straight power, I really like the caustic shotgun. That might be my favorite. I don't think it's really that strong though, or at least in the runs I did, it didn't really seem like ultra powerful. I really like that one though. I do like this new beam weapon though. I love beam weapons, so this one seems pretty cool too, and I'm kind of excited to see if we can do like some more with this right now, because right now it's not like doing incredibly well. I feel that I should probably get the rotation on it though, if that shows up again. I think that'll probably help a ton. We're having a really hard time hitting these bosses though. I just need to keep them sort of in my radar a little bit better, or in my like close range vicinity. Okay, that worked out pretty well.
They're everywhere. Move out, miner. Get it over with.
I don't want to hang out here as long as we did last time. That's too risky.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. We'll leave without you.
This is my pick.
I want that armor, but let's keep upgrading our weapons. Yeah, there we go. It rewarded me with armor anyways, thank you.
Well done. Stage complete. Powering drill going deeper.
Oh, okay. Well, we're definitely gonna buy the beam. Okay, so there's the 360 rotation. Let's do that. So damage reload, kind of, you know, that's obviously not exciting, but those are still decent upgrades. But extra lifetime, and beams now have a 360 rotation. Okay, so let's do that. I guess I'm gonna mark both of these because I really want the range on these, but that sucks because I have 200 gold, and I guess let's yeah, let's unmark one of those. No, we'll just unmark both.
Nope.
More range will show up at some point. Weapon range for all beams. Okay. Crit. This is so crazy to me. I'm not gonna drop a ton of gold on that though.
Surely next time will be better.
More range.
Legendary.
That's so much money though.
Day.
Let's mark that one. Then we'll do one more reroll.
I'm feeling lucky.
Okay, beam damage and beam range. All right, we're basically gonna be broke. I have a gold scanner though, so.
Going, miner. We have quotas.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so it doesn't really. Is it rotating or is it just acting like scissors? What's it doing? Is it actually rotating, or is it just opening and closing multiple times?
There's more over here.
That would be crazy if this could get mining. If this weapon got mining, holy shit. Could you imagine? Okay, it doesn't really seem like it's that strong of a weapon, but maybe it could be. because the kinetic, the coil gun doesn't really, like, isn't really that powerful of a weapon either. But, you know, it racks up like a ton of damage over time. Again, I don't know if I want the pickaxe, but I'm kind of running low on rerolls. Thank God, that paid off. That one worried me. We're limited on rerolls. I'm already halfway done with my rerolls, and we're only on floor 4. But I mean, we have these are really good items to get for the first like 4. We got XP gain, 2 scanners now, and then we got the crit powder. Definitely need to get this coil gun going a little bit more though. I need to turn this into a better mining weapon. And we're kind of already getting some frame drops here. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Man, you're really not gonna let me get this gold, are you? Holy cow, that one guy keeps coming back and forth. He keeps coming back to roll right on top of me. Forgot about you.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
I'm gonna go with HP. I should have did the gold because I think I had a lot of stuff in the shop marked, huh? Oh well. All right, let's turn off the damage numbers now. This is starting to get too much because this weapon's hitting like everything on the screen because it's such a 360 area now. Let's do the luck. I definitely need to level up these other weapons too. I think going too much into these beam weapons right now in the early stages is hurting my damage a little bit. I think I need to move over to the what do you call it, to this gun a little bit more. The Thunderhead. So I don't know how I'm gonna kill the boss really with these 2 beam weapons being my highest ones. They're not gonna cut it, you know. This weapon does make stuff hard to see. This is a very not user-friendly weapon. You know, it's like your vision gets so, it's like the screen gets so clear when it disappears. You're like, ooh, like look how much better this looks now. What is happening here? These weapons are not cutting it.
I'm raring to try this out.
Okay, this is gonna be tough. We gotta. Where's the roller? It's the roller, right? We gotta keep him on us. Make sure we're just hitting.
They're getting worse, Miner. You need to move.
Yeah, these two beam weapons, you can really tell they lack damage on these endless runs right now. I'm kind of surprised at how much damage we're lacking, though.
Get on it before it leaves.
A gorgeous gun for a gorgeous
Okay,
dwarf.
do the fire rate reload.
Too easy.
God, I don't even know if I can like make it onto my ship without getting hit. Look at all these bugs, holy cow. Let's go with that damage.
So far, so good, Miner. Keep it up.
This is definitely an early struggle.
Legendary upgrade.
Okay, let's do the 3 beams.
Clock this bug.
Armor,
This
range.
is gonna help me be more options.
Okay, we can do the fire rate.
I
Luck.
knew today was gonna be good.
Let's mark that damage.
Nope. Try again.
Then let's buy, for now I'm actually gonna buy the armor because I kind of feel like I need that a little bit more here.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, Miner.
Okay, well the extra beams will definitely help with the mining. A little bit with the damage, but you know, that I don't think that's gonna be game-changing damage that we need yet. Crazy how quickly I get surrounded. It almost feels like they're coming too fast. That's what she said. And then once again, as I was kind of saying, you can really feel the need for some sort of cryo weapon in these runs. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the crit goggles.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Put it in a face. Vapor.
That puts us over 100% crit.
Epic upgrade. That's a no-brainer. My fear. What is this abomination? Baby. Now it's my favorite color. Just what we thought. Bloody hell, you're hot, Mickey. Joy Creek. Say hello to my little friend. This one looks best.
got the heal off.
It's a little extra special.
I need to like move up this Thunderhead because I need a boss killer. The beam weapons are not going to cut it for killing these bosses. So if I want to make sure to have a somewhat efficient run here, I need to get this to 18 and power this weapon up. I can't just focus on the beams as heavy as we are right now.
No way! Legendary.
Next stage coming up.
As we've noticed, it's not going to work out focusing these two as our main two weapons. Just trying to power those guys up as much as we can.
Nothing for me here. Let's try again.
All right, let's do the fire rate. I'm gonna do the damage knockback.
This is gonna change everything. This. I'm a new dwarf. Let me try again. Might as well.
Okay, so what do we have this one? Oh, this one even has the same upgrades. The tightest of springs. So what is this one? Oh, and Stormy Mag. So these are, they're literally, what's the difference between these weapons? They're almost exactly the same. They have really similar upgrades. I guess this one can change the plasma and electric and this one can't. But yeah, they have the same. We're going to do the tightest of springs. So, you know, just insane like fire rate. So fire rate reload. Because I don't want to do the Stormy Mag, because again, that's gonna kind of dilute. I need these two weapons to be our boss killers. So let's do tightest of springs.
Overclock says it's time to kill.
Okay, then let's do that damage.
Every day.
We can mark the reload because reload on that weapon is super important. Let's buy both of these and then that'll be it. We can do another reroll.
What else?
See what shows up. Let's do beam damage. I guess we'll do crit.
Work to do and quotas to meet. Your objectives.
Much better. Die, Lewis. Die every time I have
Objective completed. Too much crap in the way. Supplies can't land. There's no
Okay,
fire.
we're getting in a little bit of a precarious spot too with our rerolls here, so
Swarm is approaching.
can I just get this? I can. Okay, so the axe. Oh, man, I only have 2 rerolls left. I only have 2 rerolls left.
This one suits me best.
I didn't really want to get the axe, but with the amount of rerolls we have, I'm not gonna like pass up decent stuff, you know? We definitely need to get some of the better power items though, some of the damage scaling items too soon. We have the good crit stuff, but now we need to build up those damage numbers. Need a win. Pickled Nitra. I'm gonna do that reload. So the frag cannon even shoots out the exact same type of bullet. It's literally almost the exact same weapon. Except you can turn it. But like, I don't know. I would be curious to see how this plays with plasma. because I did a run. I actually did the mastery with this weapon, and I turned it plasma, and I was not impressed with it being plasma, because it does so much damage. So like right now, imagine it bounces off that enemy, and then what does it do? It goes and hits nothing. You know, it's not like some of those other plasma where there's like hundreds of plasma bouncing around the map. But I mean, I guess you could maybe build it up to do that, like with that really good fire rate and stuff. I don't know. Definitely something to play around with. Do I even like really need more range on this?
I'm raring to try this out.
Let's just go.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out. Stage completed. Well done. Going deeper.
The stuff of legends.
Let's do that
Just the
beam
upgrade I
damage
was
crit.
looking for. Let me try again. Yeehaw! This is it. What else we got?
Okay, I need to get this guy going a little bit more.
This makes my whole life better. Need it.
I'm gonna mark that though.
I want another go. Now this
Okay,
is a
so then
rare
what do we have
treat.
here? Ooh, okay. This one, now this feels like a tough decision here. I don't need that weapon range. That weapon range does not really feel that useful. And I feel like the 100% damage though would actually be better than the 3 beams right now. I really want to see what it looks like with the 3 beams. But so the 3 beams technically gives me like 6 beams though, right? Because in a way, because we're gonna shoot 3 on one side, 3 on the other, so it's gonna give me like this really. But then we get the damage, the 100% damage increase. I think we'll do that. That's a lot of damage. And I'll just, yeah, I don't know. Because this is a lot of beams. Because I think it's like it's 3 beams, but it's kind of 6. Because you shoot 3 on each side of you. So I basically get 6 extra beams that are kind of like rotating around. But then I get the huge damage increase here.
Overclock time,
We'll just do
baby.
that. I do want to try to get like
And quotas to meet.
more beams on this though. We haven't seen.
When this is done, I'm started my own.
We haven't seen any plus beams in a while. We got 1 beam almost right away on this weapon. You know, it was. Oh wait, do we really got 3 upgrades? Okay, never mind. For some reason I thought. For some reason I didn't think we got that many. Yeah, let's just go with the damage then.
The surface is too packed for supply.
Hopefully that'll help out.
Please clear it.
Definitely could use some more reload on this though, huh?
Delivery of 1 resupply.
Okay, see, man, this sucks. Okay. All right, it's either the pills or the XP gain. I'm not gonna re-roll these ones. I'll just take one of these. The pills for healing, and then some more HP. The 5% max HP really is like nothing though. The XP gain is obviously super nice, but you mainly take this one for the heal. Versus the clipboard for XP gains. We don't have any XP scanners, so I'm just gonna go pills. Right? We don't have any XP scanners.
Shannon just lit up a Christmas tree.
We're definitely not doing good with our artifacts this run. You know, like we're doing okay, but I really need one of those. I really need like a pay to win right about now. Let's do the reload. That was what I said I needed on that weapon, right? Because the crit stuff is okay. The crit stuff is fine, you know, that's not, I'm not too mad about that. And the 2 scanners are good. But I didn't really want the pickaxe. And then the XP gain, the clipboard and the pills, they're okay. Alright, we're already done with this level? How much do we have left on our gold scanner? Only about halfway.
Hell yeah! One down! Going free! One down!
Yeah, well, at least we're killing things now before we get to like threat level 10. We're actually gonna get a crate here this time.
Rocket in!
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Oh. That's not the first time I've done that either. You know, I get a level up right when the crate drops, and then I just run away. I think I might have did that in my last video.
I'm having an epic vision! Bug eliminated!
That's another stage completed. Heading deeper now.
Legendary! It's my lucky day!
Yeah, well, then we get, then the exact same upgrades here. I guess the Titus of Springs is slightly different. What did the other one give us? Fire rate, and what was the other one? Was it reload? It didn't give us, it gave us different percentages, but it's still the same upgrade. And then, yeah, Stormy Mag. Okay. A lot of these weapons are super similar. Okay, let's do that one.
To 11.
I guess if you could do, okay, this could be a fun idea, doing like plasma on the frag cannon and then doing Stormy Mag on that one. That could be pretty fun. I think that could be pretty fun.
I want another go.
All right. Oh my gosh, my cat. Did you guys hear that? Holy cow.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
She came in here to eat her food and then she just meowed at the door. All right, let's do the pickup radius.
More options.
HP, pickup, beam damage, reload,
This is
damage.
rare. More options.
Oh, of course, I'm okay with these weapons now. I don't need to put as much power into these guys now. I just really wanted to get them to 18. Because the focus here is still on these guys. I still want to get these guys to be the main weapons here. So we have so much. I'll do the piercing.
Rare. Feels right.
Pickup radius.
Nope. Try again.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna mark both of these. We'll do one more. I guess I'll just buy a
This
pet.
one shoots me back. Show me more.
Oh come on.
I already feel strong.
they really wanted me to level up those weapons. I didn't see one for our beam weapons in that shop.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
What has been, I'm also curious, what's your guys' furthest runs that you've done so far? I mean, if you saw my explosive build, that's my best run. I honestly don't think there's gonna be a build better than that. If there is, I'd be like very surprised if
Objective completed. Excellent
if there is, than like using explosive weapons. Not necessarily a better, no, I'm not saying a better build than mine. I'm sure there's been people who have made it much further than like 433, but I just think the explosive build is going to be the best build in general. I honestly don't see another build that could keep up with that, other than like, you know, the throwable is kind of the same one. I think I'm going to go gold tip bullets here, just to kind of ensure I get some sort of damage increase. We have a gold scanner, but it is going to kind of break here soonish, but I need some sort of damage multiplier. And again, we're not really seeing, you know, gold tip bullets is fine, but it's, we'd rather have pay to win. How much luck do we have? 151. Not super high on luck either.
Complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves. It's about to head out. Stage completed. Well done. Going deeper.
Just what I needed. Nice. I'll take nothing from me here. Let's try it.
It's like, I don't even know if I really need the range and stuff anymore either. We could do that reload.
Feel stronger. Surely next time will be better. Let me try again. Just what I needed. I want another go.
Come on. I want damage upgrades too. I don't want really fire rate anymore. All right, this is a lot, but let's spend that. All right, damage. I'm gonna mark that, mark this. Just buy that.
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed and gold to be mined.
Or gold scanner. No, not this floor. Maybe next floor.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
No, let's go crit damage. Because that's really the only thing we have going for us right now is for crit chance and crit damage. And even that's not really that good.
Resupply prepared. Clear the landing zone of obstacles. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Alright, fingers crossed. Okay. I might actually, no. Man, I think I'm gonna go with the gold scanner. I love the XP scanner in these runs though, just because they don't break. But I think I have to go, I feel like I have to go gold. Because I have gold tip bullets. I know we have the XP clipboard, but part of me thinks, like, I'm not trying to be negative here, but part of me thinks I'm not really gonna make it that far with this run. I know we are starting to do a lot better now though, but no, I'm not like overly confident in making it to like 20 plus with this run. but we are doing way better. This, I had a feeling that this was gonna be a much better late game build than an early game build, because look at that, we just wrecked those guys now.
Completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Should I just take the straight crit chance? Because if I get the nitro, I'm gonna spend it. Let's just take the straight crit chance. That way, it, you know, it always stays there. At some point too, it feels like some of these upgrades, you know, you just don't really need anymore. Like range, even piercing. If you already have a lot of piercing, you know, it's like, how useful is that? That's only useful sometimes when there's a huge crowd of enemies surrounding you. That's why I haven't really been buying those.
I rarely go for this one.
I haven't really checked the reload on these, but we could do that.
What else we got?
Damage. We could do reload. Like, I don't really want to waste nitra on more range. I would rather save the nitra for the crit chance then at that point. I'm good with like the damage and reload stuff. That's fine.
I'm feeling lucky. Gotta have it. Gonna roll the dice on this one. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
All right, we'll keep our gold.
There's beasties to shoot and work to be done. Get to it, miner.
I'm surprised we haven't seen beams though. We did see beams early, you know, as I mistakenly thought we didn't. We did get 3 beams early, but when was the last time we saw a beam? I don't think we haven't seen one on the coil gun. And then we haven't seen one since, what, like 4 or 5 maybe? We have not insane luck, but should be good enough luck.
Get it fixed.
Oh yeah, this is so much better now. Mash them. There we go. Look at that, already 50 stacks. Wow.
Objective completed.
That's what we needed. 50 stacks already.
The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around.
It's those gold scanners. And now we're starting to build up our luck. All right, things are starting to maybe turn around here.
Drop pod is about to head out.
Things are looking up for the endless portion of this run now.
This will help me work harder. Feels rare. Next. This'll do.
I wanna, okay, I'll buy us some more movement speed.
It's for surely next time will be better. Wee, not too shabby. Nothing for me here. Let's try again. Let me try again. Now this is a rare treat. What else?
Okay, we'll do one more reroll because now it's starting to get too expensive. Mark these.
This is where the challenge becomes, well, a challenge.
Yeah, we definitely turned this run around. And I think it really happened once we got our frag cannon to 18. And then after that, the thunderhead to 18. Once we were able to start killing the bosses a little bit better, That definitely helped.
Lock up and get ready.
That's all you thought, you slippery shits!
Let's actually go damage.
Swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Okay, let's check our other scanner. This one's gonna break this floor. Some people have said you should be able to switch out your artifacts. I don't know.
Your supply pod prep for you. We need
I don't know if I agree with that. Like, or if a scanner breaks, you should be able to replace it. I think that would make the scanners way too OP then. That would be my only fear. I think it would make them way too powerful. Because then they're no-brainers. They're guaranteed picks every single time. You just look at this damage now.
Objective completed, miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
All right, we'll do the damage for everything. Because if your scanners break and then say you can replace them, you're literally just gonna take a gold and nitro scanner every single time. And what I like the most about the endless runs like this and the scanners is I like the decision making. You know, there needs to be some sort of risk with your decision making. That's not a magnet, is it? Well, whatever, it's too late now.
One for the books.
'Cause yeah, if you could get a gold scanner, nitro scanner, pick them, they break, and then you can replace them with something else, you're just never not gonna take one. That was all damage upgrades right there.
Don't mind if I do. Hell yeah, gonna roll.
You know, then that just literally ruins all sort of decision making you need to do in this game.
Sure. Why not? Let's shake it up.
Because then you could even take 10 of them. You know, you could fill up your first 10 picks with scanners and just be like, oh, they're gonna break and I'll replace them later, and then you'll just be able to get the god tier stuff in the second half of the run. It would be way too broken. I don't see that being I don't really see that being fair.
Surely next time will be better.
All right, I'm actually gonna mark that. I want to get. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised we haven't seen more beams with all the rerolls we've been doing.
Effort so far, miner.
We're over 200 because we finally saw that was the first extra beam we got on the coil gun. I was expecting, you know, I was expecting to see so many more beams in these runs. Because the last one we did, the last beam build we did not the other day, the Taco Bell build, we got a ton of beams on that run. We got a ton.
Fight for your life. Big swarm is approaching. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Supplies ready. Clean up the LZ.
All right, I don't think do I have a reroll left?
There you go. Delivery of one resupply for you, miner.
Okay, I'm gonna take the luck item because again, I have one reroll left. We'll go with the luck item. I'm okay with that. But at this point, I do want to see. I want to see pickled nitro because we have really good movement speed. 192.
Now this is a rare treat.
There we go.
Get on it before it leaves.
This is gonna be if you stuck around, you know, if you stuck around till the end. Most people do. This is one of my highest retention rate games I play on this channel, so I really appreciate everybody who sticks around and watches like the majority of the videos here. But if you stuck around, it looks like you're gonna get rewarded because yeah, the beginning of this run was really weak. It really struggled. Oh, did I just hear a hoarder bug? Oh my gosh, I did. How did I clear like that whole map and not even see it? It's still screaming. Do you hear it? This poor guy. But yeah, if you stuck around,
Let me try again.
Props to you guys, because it looks like you're going to be rewarded with a relatively decent run here now.
What else we got? Dibbity dibs.
At the beginning, we totally struggled, though.
Oh, let's shake it up.
Okay, we'll do one more reroll. But crit. See, like, I want to get this crit damage. Those are the kind of upgrades. We'll do one more. Those are the kind of upgrades I'm looking for here.
This is gonna help me be a
Just those really, really good damage upgrades. Because now that we're getting into the late game, you know, we have 224 crit chance, which isn't bad, but that crit damage is pretty low. And we even have the crit goggles, which gives 100%. You know, I don't think we've seen one 50% crit damage upgrade. And then we have all that crit chance upgrade on our precision weapons, so...
Well done, you got... The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I rarely pick one of these.
Tripod active. Locate the LZ and prep it for landing.
Yeah, I think we had one reroll still, right? I didn't use it. Ooh. Now we're starting to see these beams. I would like to see more beams on my other gun now too, though. Oh man, all right. I already have pills. I think I'm gonna re-roll this. I think this is it. All right.
Oh yeah.
That paid off. That paid off big time. Is my nitro scanner broke?
Drop pod has arrived.
Not quite. It just feels like we don't have a lot of nitro right now.
This one.
Seeing with these endless runs too, you know, it's really easy to build up a lot of movement speed, so you can still get pickle nitra and still be, you know, like relatively fast enough to do things.
Another stage completed. Heading deeper now.
Let's go damage.
Every day. Let's shake it up.
Damage,
This one makes
damage.
me want to be a better dwarf. I rarely
So it
pick
looked like
one
we
of
can
these.
sit a little over 100 something nitro right now. Somewhere in that range.
Gonna roll the dice on this one. Hell yeah!
Let's do a couple more. No, I guess I should unmark. Okay, we'll buy some movement speed.
Let's shake
There
it
we go. Finally, some good crit damage. We'll do one more reroll. Ooh, there we go. Extra beams. All right, that's it.
Impressive effort so far, Miner.
So we'll be really fast again, you know, like when the stage starts, we'll be 200 something, 266. But then that'll drop back down, and then as we get more nitra with our scanner, how much is on this? Okay, like 220.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I'll take this one.
Curious at what point luck isn't worth picking anymore.
Detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. The surface is too packed for the supply pod.
It would be cool if it showed you the actual percentages.
Your way, load
You know, like now you have a 2% chance of a legendary showing up, 8% chance of a legendary showing up.
LC prepped. Supply pod incoming.
All right, we're stuck with whatever we get now, huh? These suck. I guess we have to take this. I mean, I could take this, Like, we could take the movement speed. I would almost rather have the damage and the reload and just deal with the bad mining speed. Because I mean, I have my coil gun. it's gonna kind of suck for like me running around, but I think if we want to look at like late game stuff here, then we need to go with the damage. Okay, I just need, oh my gosh, I need to get a couple more
Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
I need to get a few more of these before we get out of here. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Unless there's two of them like right over here. Oh my goodness, we're really not gonna complete this quest. Where are all the mushrooms? I'm not fast enough right now to, oh boy. That was risky. That was risky.
Next stage coming up.
At that. that was risky.
This is gonna help me big. I want another go.
I really hate that status effects keeps showing up.
This one, more options. Feels rare. Surely next time will be better. I rarely go for this one. Nothing for me here. Let's try again. Woo, baby.
Do
Let
one
me
more.
try again. Give me that.
This is where the challenge becomes.
Seems like we gotta be maxed out on our almost 80, 79. Yeah, man, I hate this slow mining speed, but I think we had to do it. I'll just let my coil gun do all the work. But the damage and the reload just felt like I had to.
This outbreak's gonna change my life. Throw your lights off. Go to hell.
Actually, let's keep that egg kind of locked in there as best as we can. Okay, so I want to check my scanners. Okay, so this one's broke. This one has about 100 more. This one is almost broke too now.
I killed the Lupa, and I'm not so proud about it. Oh, I want fun!
Please clear it out.
There's one for Tom. Watch out! It's big and it's dangerous.
Dreadnought wiped. Scanner shows clear. Supply pod
Heads
inbound.
up! Ha 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 ha! Legendary! It's my lucky day.
Ooh, all right. This is our last one. I could risk it with the weapon box. I mean, I think we will go with the weapon box, but I really hope it's a kinetic weapon. I know, like, in terms of, you know, I like to do thematic builds and I really want to keep all of this kinetic, but these two picks don't really do it for me. Because I'm at the point too where it's like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I don't really know too many cases where the extra armor is gonna help me too much. And then the max HP is not really gonna do too much either. And then the heal, it's like, if we're dead, we're dead. Oh, we got a plasma. All right, at least it's a heavy.
Pod is not going to hang around. One for the books. Next stage coming up.
All right, that gives us something else to like level up too.
Something epic with this. I ordered. Surely next time will be better.
Something that doesn't feel like it's getting diminishing returns on everything.
It's a little. I want another go. If it looks good, it shoots better. Everyone, surely next time will be better. Show me more. I'm gonna do something epic with this. I'm gonna go with this. What else we got?
And then of course it just doesn't show up.
Sure, why not? I'm gonna do something epic with this.
Let's do one more.
Roll the dice on this one.
Wow, did it not get one? It got one upgrade and it was a paint job. Oh, let's see what the overclock was on this one. Oh, the extra beams. Okay. It is a beam weapon too. I forgot about that. So it does get all our beam upgrade weapons. Okay. No, that works. It's not a kinetic weapon, but it is a heavy beam, so that actually fits in relatively decently here. You know, it's not like we got some light fire weapon or something. That actually kind of worked out pretty well. Other than it being plasma, but... Okay, are we full yet? I think this might be one more. I can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we get one more item. But again, we don't have a reroll, so we have to get whatever shows up. Ooh, these guys are fast. Ooh. Okay, this is a decision. It's not the hoolie bait because now this is, I'm going to assume the hoolie bait can drop artifacts. I'm actually really curious how this works. If they, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been put in this situation before. I'm just going to imagine if an artifact shows up, it's going to be like grayed out, so you can't pick it. Because this is the last artifact we can get. I wonder. I doubt the hoolie bait, if you get it for like your 15th pick, if it lets you break it. You know, like if a gold scanner shows up, I doubt it lets you pick it. So at this point, I think it's between these two. I guess we probably go with the scanner.
I'll take it.
We could do a little bit more movement speed too. I think my nitra scanners, I only have the one nitra scanner, so I'm probably gonna have to hold my nitra, because this is where we're gonna have to start balancing everything. Because I'm not gonna be earning nitra anymore from mining, so I'm gonna have to make sure I'm holding enough, because if I'm too fast, we're gonna glitch out the game, and I'm not gonna be able to. we're gonna basically lose. Okay, I need to come get this crate. I need to get the crate, and then I need to get on the ship. So I'm gonna have to start holding nitra. We'll probably start. Let's get down to like about 100 here. So let's do damage.
One of these. Nope. Try again.
Damage.
I'm gonna do something epic with this. Next. I rarely go for this one. Show me more. This is my pick. What else we got? Dibs.
We'll just keep buying all these damage upgrades. Okay, we'll do one more reroll. Okay, damage. Okay, we spent a lot more than I wanted to, but we'll earn about, what, like 30 more nitra here, plus whatever we get. Because what's my movement speed now? 310. See, my movement speed's way too fast now. But it's going to go down, because this is a 30% speed buff as we start the stage. So that'll go back down. But we need to make sure that it stays kind of like below 250%. This is honestly, this is probably going to be every run now. Every run is going to be really high movement speed, along with taking pickled nitra and then balancing the nitra movement speed intake. There's going to be like a little bit of a science to it here.
approaching.
These guys are moving way too fast now. This is where I feel like this is where I definitely feel like we're going to be coming to our limit here soon. And it's partially because those rolling bugs are moving insanely fast. Okay, so now we're just going to get resources. Wow, these guys really ramp up the health too. Oh, I should have done mining. Oh well. See, because now I think I need to kind of keep my nitra. I probably shouldn't spend it. I'm assuming my pay to win is probably maxed out also.
I want another go. More options.
Oh wow. It's like, wait, what's the difference? It's like, why is this one so much less? That's the global. Okay, we'll buy both of those. We'll buy the armor.
Yeah, let me try again.
Buy the HP. We'll do one more reroll and then we'll keep everything else.
Heading deeper. I hope you're prepared for this, miner.
So I'm pretty sure our nitra scanner, yeah, our nitra scanner's broke. I'm pretty sure our gold scanners are broke. So no more resource intake now.
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
These rollers are so quick.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming. Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Oh, see, this is where it's starting to get really rough. Taking a lot of damage on these hits, and they are moving very quickly, and they are hard to kill. Let's take the nitro so I can maybe spend a little bit here. Actually, I still have really good movement speed. I could probably still sit on all of it.
Completed, miner. Get to the drop pod. Heads back to orbit.
Shit, 200 something damage.
No way! A legendary!
Stage completed. Well done. Going deeper.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf. Gotta have it. Gonna roll the dice on this one. I'll take this one.
Okay, that's it.
Nope. Try again. I want another go.
Oh shit, I lied.
Legendary.
Okay, this, okay.
What else?
Oh boy, I hope that doesn't mess me up. Let's do one more reroll.
I already feel stronger. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
That was, I might have overspent.
Pure luck and skill from here on, miner.
Extra beam just had to show up at the very end. I guess I could have marked it. No, we're fine. We're fine. Why is my movement speed only 257? It feels like it should be higher. Weren't we at 300 last time? Did I just not have any nitra though when I looked at it? Let's do the crit damage.
Swarm detected. Vagabond, get ready.
So when that movement speed buff goes away, we, like I said, we want to make sure we're under like 250.
Vagabond, get ready.
So we're at 195 right now. Okay, so we're still in a good spot. Because it's somewhere in the 250 range where the game sort of breaks and you can't make you run too fast and you basically just run out of the pod. See, I don't even need to do, I'm not even gonna risk it. That seems pretty dangerous right now. That's bad positioning for that crate, and I'm not killing everything fast enough, and I don't have any CC. So these are the kinds of decisions we're gonna be making later in these runs. It's just, it wasn't worth it to me because there was maybe a decent chance that I could die there and lose. Could I have gotten it? Maybe. I definitely maybe could have gotten it. But I also maybe could have got stuck and died. I've kind of learned my lesson from that. Like, you gotta decide if the risk rewards of some of these moments in the game now. I would rather just survive than have the extra whatever 30 or 50 gold, you know? Okay, I'm gonna buy that. Let's buy beam damage. I'm gonna keep all my nitra. We're definitely doing a precise build here with crit.
You don't see these every day. Next. Feels rare. Feels right. What else?
We're going deep now, miner.
I will say this build did do a lot better than I anticipated. At least based on the beginning. The beginning of this run really had me worried. I was really afraid the beams weren't going to be able to keep up. But I think it's a really good mixture. I think this is a really, really good mixture with the 2 kinetic beams and then our 2 precision cannons. You know, we have really, really good boss killing damage, and now we have really, really good mob clearing damage. I think it's working out. Overall, it's working out really well as a cohesive build here. And you know, we did make it to 420, which is better than we did with the Taco Bell build. But we're definitely nearing our limit.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
One crate of goodies on the way, miner.
This is gonna help me.
I was hoping Nitro would show up. Where is the egg? Curious how far away we can hit it. Yeah, I think we were hitting it, but these beams, the new Kaisong beams aren't doing, you know, insane amount of damage. All right, we did it. 2 full clears.
Satisfied. Drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around. Well done, miner. Can you keep it going?
2 full clears.
Legendary? It's my luck. I want another go. That's the one.
What's the other damage? We
I'm
could
gonna
do
be
that
the
one.
best survivor.
Keep going, miner. You're making it look like a cakewalk.
So our damage right now is 4,500. Not crazy. We didn't get the energy bars this time. No, the energy bars would have given us 150% multiplier.
We need the LZ clear. Swings heading your way. Load up.
Look how fast they are. See, man, again, I don't know if it's worth. It feels like it's not worth trying to get that. These enemies have so much health now.
Get ready.
This could be. we're nearing the end here. But I've also kind of been saying that for a while, huh? And then I keep kind of getting surprised at how far we make it. What's our crit stuff at now? 386 chance, 848 damage. How fast they are. That was a legendary. Okay, we could try to get. Oh man, all right. Maybe we won't try to get one more flower. Is there one more flower right here? Oh no, oh no, 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 see? Risk reward, stop hitting me. Alright, let's just go. Okay, well this is where we made it with our sniper build.
Dibbity dibs. It's a little extra special. Nope. Try again. What else we got? It's mine.
You've lasted longer than most would, miner. Impressive.
Just what we want.
The swarm's heading your way. Load up.
Oh shit, shit, shit.
Too much crap.
Oh boy.
Clear out the LZ, please.
This is where that CC would really come in handy.
Get ready. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
Swarm detected. Get ready. We'll be with you shortly. Prepare to fight for your life. Big swarm approaching.
Sorry, your life. Your own fault for being full of. This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf. Lock on this crazy thing, think you can kill me? Well, think again.
I have to keep moving. I don't think I can hold still to try to do stuff. Well, the pills came in handy there with a little bit of a heal. You know, I kind of want to re-roll that just to try to get damage instead. Let's go. See, this is so much fun to me. This is so much fun. Just navigating through these enemies like this. Oh my god, it's such a blast. This is what I'm here for. This is why this endless mode is so great. All right, we'll take a little bit more armor. Let's actually do a heal too. And then I think we'll hold everything again. This is what I'm here for though. This is what I love about these types of games. I love navigating through these enemies, making like cool looking dodges and shit. Okay, so this is 23. We might be... I'm kind of at a point now to where I really have a hard time seeing, but I don't care. Does even turning the effects on these really do much? Let's turn it down to like 10. Maybe it just makes them less shiny. Yeah, that doesn't really seem to do too much. Let's get some extra damage over here. Come on. Give me this damage. Give me that damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I'm... The game is hard. Oh my gosh, we're getting so much lag now. Fuck. I hate dying because of the lag. There we go. Oh man, that was a great run though. That was way better than I thought. I really hope they can fix some of these frame drops though that happen later in the runs. I think I was probably dead there anyways, even without those frame drops for a little bit, because it did clear up sort of there at the end. But man, what a run. 423. This, I feel like it kind of seems like this is going to be around the cap too, for just from kind of what I've done from the sort of, this is going to determine the god tier builds from just the good builds. I think the god tier builds, like similar to the explosion one, those are going to get to the 30s. I think the majority of runs are going to get to sort of these low 20s. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because I don't know, again, I don't know how much more we could have done there with those weapons we had. Damage wise, what did the most here? The 2 beam weapons did the most. That's not surprising because they're hitting so many enemies. The frag cannon sucks though, huh? Yeah, the frag cannon did by far the least amount of damage. I mean, this weapon did better than it. We got this weapon super late in the game, and it did almost as much damage. It did more DPS. So coil gun still kind of top dog in terms of those kinetic beam weapons. This was even our highest level weapon too, and we got a lot of beam. Look at these upgrades. That's a lot of legendary and purple, and a lot of extra beams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 extra beams on top of this one. And then we even got the 100% damage on those too. And this one's still top dog. Yeah, this one, I guess this is kind of the biggest surprise here, how bad this weapon was. I wonder if making it... I'm really interested now in doing plasma with this weapon, and then doing the Stormy mag. I really want to try that one out, because this one didn't really work out too well. It's just keeping it kinetic. So that one kind of failed a little bit here. It's very similar to this weapon. So I feel that if you want to run this weapon, you need to do something a little bit different with it. Otherwise, you're just better off taking the Thunderhead, it seems. Because that damage is significant. That's a significant amount of damage difference. The level difference doesn't really make that much of a difference either here too. It's not like, it doesn't look like this one got significantly better upgrades. It did get a decent amount of damage ones. But yeah, this one's that's not, apparently the Chimera is not a good weapon. In terms of artifacts, I think we did okay. I'm glad we ended up getting Pickled Nitra though, and then Pay to Win. I was pretty worried there with the start because we weren't getting the ones we want. We ran out of rerolls really fast, but I think we still ended up getting, like, I think you almost need Pickled Nitra now too. I think you need to do this Pickled Nitra movement speed balance if you want to stay until the end. I know everybody hates Pickled Nitra, but it's so easy to get so much movement speed in these 23-4 runs where you can take Pickled Nitra and you can still sit on like 200 Nitra and get that damage multiplier. The only thing we really missed out on was the energy bars, I guess. So yeah, it went fine. It went fine. Yeah. All right. Well, there we go. That was our kinetic beam build. Kind of a, they were, I guess this weapon got a little over leveled, but I think we needed those ones too to sort of kill the bosses. But yep, that is it. Really, really good run. It was a slow start, but a pretty amazing ending. I'm pleasantly surprised at how far we made it here. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.